Inspector General of Police Egbetokun has assured Nigerians that Nigerian police force will provide facilities for people with disability to function in Nigerian police in future, as current facilities do not accommodate them if recruited. Egbetokun said this during question and answer section at the strategic management meeting with Commissioner of Police in Abuja. Egbetokun disclosed that IGP, Inspector General of Police, must not disappoint over 300 officers and men in the police force. Therefore, he must ensure that quality officers are recruited to avoid future disaster. Egbetokun said that those with bad sight might not get recruited until when facilities are provided.
The Supreme Court, in its wisdom, recognizing that the police is the end user of these recruits, did not exclude the police from participating in the recruitment exercise into the police force. So it is expected that while recruiting into the police force by the Commission, the police will be carried along. The Inspector General of Police of Nigeria leads the largest police force in Africa. Over 300,000 officers and men look up to him for guidance and for leadership. He cannot sit down and look on and see how recruitment into the police force is anyhow. He cannot afford to disappoint the officers and men that he's leading. He has a duty to ensure quality recruitment into the police. And that includes quality participation of the police in the recruitment exercise. And that is exactly what we are doing. We are doing everything possible to make sure that qualified and trainable individuals are recruited into the police. The problems we are having with the police now starts with the recruitment. If we don't pay attention to recruitment, a disaster is awaiting us. We can't sit here as members of the force management team and allow that to happen. And that is why we are raising issues when we see issues. So there is no fight between the police and the Police Service Commission. The police will play their roles, the Police Service Commission will play their roles. We recognize the power of the Commission to recruit for the police. We respect that power. And what we are doing is without prejudice to the powers of the Police Service Commission to recruit for the police. But for us to sit down and allow individuals with bad eyesight, we can't afford to recruit deaf and dumb into the police. Don't get me wrong, deaf and dumb are human beings. They can get jobs elsewhere. But for now, in the Nigerian police, we don't have space for them. Maybe later in future we'll start, because modern policing is inclusive. In future, we may say, okay, we want to start recruiting people with disabilities into the police. By then, we'll have made special arrangements for their training so that they will come and function well in the police. We don't want to recruit people who will come and be committing suicide in the police. The police job is too sensitive, so we have to be careful with the kind of people we recruit into the police. And that's what we are saying. So we are not fighting anybody. The police job is too sensitive, so we have to be careful with the kind of people we recruit into the police. And that's what we are saying. So we are not fighting anybody. We are not fighting.
Gbemiga Olamikon, GTV Africa.